On the campaign trail here in the U.S., GOP hopeful Donald Trump going on another tirade yesterday, claiming rival Dr. Ben Carson has an incurable pathological temper. Listen to this.
He said he's got pathological disease. He actually said pathological temper, and then he defined it as disease. If you're pathological, there's no cure for that, folks. If you're a child molester, a sick puppy, you're a child molester, there's no cure for that. So he's a pathological, damaged temper, a problem.
Wow. Joining me right now is the editor-in-chief of Fortune magazine, Alan Murray. Alan, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. What are your comments on Donald Trump's words?
Oh, please don't make me comment on Donald Trump's work. Look, I think you guys did a wonderful job at the debate the other night, showing the difference between the substantive, serious candidates and Donald Trump. Right. And that may be part of what was happening yesterday. That was quite a rant he did that went on and on and on, and he was sort of personally attacking and slandering Marco Rubio and Ben Carson. I think it's wearing on people, and he knows it.
Who won the debate in your view?
Oh, I think I'd have to say Rubio ended up on top. I mean, part of it is he very cleverly stayed out of the immigration debate, which was a good place to be. The party is deeply divided over immigration, and it's going to be a tough one. And you saw Ted Cruz and Donald Trump taking the hard line, shut off the border, versus Jeb Bush and John Kasich. I think Rubio, by background, is going to be a somewhat softer candidate on immigration, and I think he was smart to stay out of the debate.
I'm glad you mentioned this because Donald Trump, keeps reiterating his pledge to deport 11 million illegal immigrants. In that debate, he said earlier this week. I want to get your comments on that because there's been a lot of discussion since so. But listen to this.
We are a country of laws. We need borders. We will have a wall. The wall will be built. The wall will be successful. And if you think walls don't work, all you have to do is ask Israel. The wall works, believe me, properly done.
Everybody from President Obama to the other candidates have commented on his pledge to send these 11 million people back. They say it's highly unrealistic.
Yeah, it is. Look, you have to look at the Republican Party. This is the most deeply divisive issue in the Republican Party. You've got sort of one half of the public that is sympathetic to what Donald Trump is saying, and then you have the kind of business-oriented Republicans who actually think our immigration policies don't make any sense, and particularly wonder why, when the best and the brightest in the world want to come to the U.S. and help us build the country up, why we're sending them back and shutting the doors.
Right.
So it's a big divide in the party. Bigger problem for Republicans is if they go with the Donald Trump view, it's very hard to see how they win a national election.
We said that we were going to focus on the issues for that debate. And, you always wonder if, we wanted to focus on the issues, but you always wonder if that's actually what people want. They say that they want substance. In fact, we learned that they, in fact, did want substance.
Yeah,
13.5 million viewers. Right.
And they stayed.
Yeah, and they stayed, and the ratings got better throughout.
I think it was a turning point in the election. We sort of moved past the crazy entertainment stage and said, okay, let's really talk about what it means to be president of the United States and what kind of policies you would impose. And it was interesting because it was for the most part, let's put Trump aside for a minute, very articulate conversation, and you really did get a sense of each of the candidates.
Which is what you want to see. Hopefully we'll continue this discussion as the field narrows. Alan, good to see you.
Good to be here.
Thank you so much. Alan Murray there joining us, Fortune magazine. Coming up.